Just want to make sure.
It's working.
Just want to make sure. Boom, 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 boom. The State Fair of Tejas. Labby dabby.
Mm-hmm.
Very tabby of you.
What's that?
Just going to Texas.
Yeah.
Coach Logan, Coach Abby.
Hi.
State Fair of Tejas. Ooh, the State Fair.
Of Tejas.
It was good
Or Texas.
for the English speakers out there. Groovy. So
Yep.
we went to the State Fair of Texas.
Yep, sure did.
It was fun.
It was pretty sweet.
This is going to be a video describing the events, the things that we consumed, all of the events that took place during that State Fair of Texas and the journey there.
Yep.
This happened on a weekday because going to the State Fair of Texas on the weekend, it's good. There's more events. There's more things to do. There's the ability to go to the concerts, go to the rodeo, all that stuff that they happen every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is. There are other things to do during the week. All the food is there. There's many things to do.
So many animals.
Yep.
All right.
So without further ado,
Here we go.
let's jump into it. Things are happening. The State Fair of Texas is a 4-weekend thing. It goes across, I think it's 4 weekends, 20 something days long. Runs from the end of September through almost entire month of October.
Yep. It's crazy.
There is the Red River rivalry that's between OU and the University of Texas, meets there at the Cotton Bowl. So the Cotton Bowl's in it. So that, think about another 100,000 people at least coming there. I imagine it's more than that. The State Fair of Texas is in Dallas, Texas, basically right next to downtown. So commuting where my family lives, it's about a 2-hour drive from Temple up I-35, easy drive. He started the morning off with a trip to Starbucks because they just released their protein coffees.
Yep.
So that video,
Literally that day.
watch that video. If you haven't watched that video, it's real quick, but started off the day with that.
Solid start.
My sister Erin was a driver. Thank you, Erin, for driving. So getting into Dallas, if you've never been, Dallas-Fort Worth area, it's a very metroplex setup. So it's very spread out, 50-ish miles across. If you want to go from like Fort Worth to Dallas, there's a lot of space to go. So lots of highways, byways to get through. But this being in Dallas, downtown, pretty easy to get to. Not a lot of traffic. Once we got there, they were trying to pilfer some parking spots.
Yeah.
So there were just some guys trying to $10 here, $10 there, parking lots off. They weren't actually a part of the gated part of the State Fair.
Not at all part of the fair.
So they're just trying to hustle, make $1, make a buck. We decided not to do that. Like, you're a liar.
Take a left.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And then we went and actually paid for parking, got into the spot.
Yep.
So there are multiple gates to get into the State Fair of Texas. Once we actually got there, you walk in, and what did we see? Pig racing.
Pig race, yeah.
Pig racing. So pig racing, there's events going on.
There's also Dippin' Dots right there too.
So as you walk in, there is a giant
entrance.
There is a giant boot, but then there's also a giant like spire.
Yeah.
That you can take as an elevator that goes up, so you can get a good vantage point of view of the surrounding area.
It was so tall.
It goes up and then it starts to rotate. Considered getting on it, but minus the rotation thing and the motion sick, that just doesn't check out very well. The benefit to risk to reward ratio is very much risk.
I could have gone.
Good, yeah, well, you didn't.
I didn't.
But you can see that there's the Cotton Bowl kind of in the center of everything. So it's just there, used for some events, but generally just used now for, there's one other football game that happens during that time. And then there is that Red River rivalry.
It's hard to say. Red River rivalry.
Yeah.
Red River rivalry. Red River is easier to say.
Yeah.
Red River rivalry. And there was.
No, we're not there yet. As we continued to walk, what did we see?
Longhorn. Texas Longhorn cow.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're called Texas Longhorn cows.
Just called a Longhorn.
But it had the longest horns that I've ever seen. They were, how do they do it? How does it work? Their heads have to be so heavy.
Yeah, probably.
Like that's a neck that is just really strong. Maybe NFL players should wear horns like that for in the off season. Strengthen their necks.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that's the issue with all that stuff.
No, definitely not.
So
their heads aren't positioned in the same way as a cow.
If Abby looks down, it's because she's getting distracted by the videos of the Longhorn.
Yeah. He was so cute. He was so cute. Then he scratched his own butt with his horn.
Then there's the spectacle of things. So there's just alleyways of different places. There's food, there's events, there's buildings, there's stockyards, there's livestock yards, there's actual auctions going on. We had prize goats that were going on at that point in time. There's live music, there's an auto show that's going on at this point in time as well. There's dairy farming, there's cow birthing center or animal birthing centers. There's petting zoos. There was a police dog exhibition that we didn't get to go see, but a bunch of different things happening. But as you walk, there's different places. You need coupons, like per any fare. So it's $1 per coupon. You take those coupons, so then the places don't actually have to deal with cash and they can just use those coupons. The first thing that we tried when we were there was a
fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a fried s'more. Delicious.
the food, the delicious. It's so delicious. My mouth can't even dance around the words. The fried peanut butter and jelly was massive. Honestly,
Yeah,
it was pretty large.
It was huge. It was like 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But it also has they put extra strawberry jam on the top. Powdered sugar.
Delicious.
Good. Yeah. The s'more was really good too.
It was melty.
Super gooey.
Love it. Get that chocolate melting in there.
Marshmallow.
But then as you continue to walk, we went to the auto show portion, one section of the auto show.
Yeah.
So this one was
Also
more of the
expensive.
EVs, and then the Jeep had their own little setup too.
That was cool.
There was also the vans, like the touring vans, the Sprinter vans,
Golf carts.
golf carts, all crazy setup. As you go, there was that Jeep ramp that was more mimicking a hill. So you go up the hill, and then they do this crazy roller coaster ride down. They're just waiting for it. Got to make sure you clear out the red one, because the red one, you don't want to get murdered. And then the green one goes down, and then those people are like half freaking out, and you just rips up G-forces, and then you poop your pants. Well, I don't poop my pants. That's
the Jeep every time.
The State Fair fairgrounds. There is little Tex, arms wide open. Welcome, y'all. That's what he says. He might. I don't know.
I don't know if he spoke.
No,
can't remember.
I'm just saying in general, that's what he says.
Got it. I can't remember if that one spoke though.
And then continuing on through the other parts of the auto show, this is the secondary part. Then there's a tertiary part, which is just trucks. So just trucks.
Also huge.
Just a bunch of trucks. That's all it was. Trucks throughout. Then you can see Big Tex, which is the actual way that you should go into the state fair. If I were to say, you go get your entryway into Big Tex. Big Tex does talk.
Yep.
Does give you
moves.
Says howdy.
His arms.
And this isn't a lot of people. I'm just wandering around. There's a truck on a high thing, and then over that way is where all the trucks are at.
Yeah.
Most Texan place on earth. The State Fair of Texas? Yeah, I would think so.
The most Texan place on earth? Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
And you can see the giant Ferris wheel as we entered into the Dino Park.
But there were really big ones, like multi-story high, like at least 2 stories high.
Three-dimensional.
Really cool. And then they had like a little learning area.
There was a little
one.
hand puppet animatronic that was going on, and it was just discussing the importance of paleontology. And then as we walked through there, we clocked that they had Dole, but we'll come back to that later. Then we went to, it was like a hatching area, and actually had like farmers. So it was a bunch of different chickens, baby chicks. And then we ended up stumbling upon some piglets that you were not able to touch. 1-week-old piglets with their wiggly butts.
Yeah, and their little tails.
Yeah. Jeez, Abby, don't cry about it. And you can see the Ferris wheel. It's a gigantic Ferris wheel. Did not go on that. But then there's also cows, just a random cow. They're talking about methane and how it uses the cow's poop to charge EVs. And then the Ferris wheel next to that giant spire. You can kind of see the carnival section of the fair. So a lot of the games, a lot of the people trying to get you to come play my game. Hey, bud, you come do it. Yeah, and also that's where mostly you're gonna have your cotton candy.
Yep.
All that stuff. And then all of this circles around the Cotton Bowl. So there's just another side of the Cotton Bowl, getting some steps in. We ended up getting about 5 miles worth of steps that day.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It's a lot.
Walking into the stockyards now. So meandering through, this is where people were trying to pimp out their goats, trying to win prizes with their goats, they're breeding, which gets you some deep credit for being able to produce well-bred animals. And then you can start to charge more for the animals. You build out a reputation based off of that. So super important for people to go do that and kind of build that reputation at the State Fair of Texas. Yeah. From there, we decided we were a little bit hungry for some protein. So I got some chicken skewers with it's like a crema sauce that was a little spicy. So it's probably jalapeno serrano based, a little bit of cilantro on top. Those are really good chicken breasts. And then you and Aaron shared the chicken kebab.
World's largest
that I kind of jumped in on. Yeah. The chicken kebab was chicken thighs, but they were truly very delicious. Really onions, peppers. As Abby takes a bite out of it, you can just see the size of the chicken. Juicy, tender, delicious. From there, you got to wash your hands because things are greasy. Yeah. So happened to be that there was a performative horse show that was going on at that point in time. So then we walked in and see that these horses and riders are doing a little performative dance. It was a family
Yeah.
that was doing it, and then there was also some other people from another equestrian group. So they were
It was very cool.
doing their nice little spins. So the performative going, and then they had neon lights ones as well,
Yeah.
which are really cool.
Whole choreographed event of horses running around.
Dancing.
Yeah.
It was fun. Well, then as we bopped out of there, we found neon techs.
Yep.
So at night, this is spectacular where we're
Mhm.
going to be there at night, but neon techs, little history on neon techs. And then we popped over to the
It was like one of those candied fruit places, and I got a lemon. So it was in the one of the like new foods for the fair that year. But it was a candied lemon, so it was super sour, and then it came with some like Starburst and then lemon heads
lemon head was good.
in the little bucket there. So it literally had a candy coating around a peeled lemon. So when you bit into it, you got some of the candy, and then you also got some of the lemon. It was pretty good. It was sour.
As you say with
Yeah.
your face. And then you have this little skyway that goes across the middle part of the
Yep.
fair. So that'll ride all the way through. It's definitely an Abby video because it gets turned sideways randomly in the middle of it. But the skyway goes all the way down through the carnival section. And then I had a Reese's, fried Reese's with ice cream.
Ice cream.
So that was delicious. I also found a Pikachu
Yeah.
who looked like he had a rough time. Look at his face. He's still excited, but someone dropped him.
You know what? I bet he was the one that had to get dropped down so that he could go get everyone some fried snacks. And, you know, he probably just fell on his face when he fell off the little thing.
After hours,
Yeah.
Pikachu running around.
Yep.
And this was one of the things that was for the best taste, the Sipper, Big Tech's Choice Awards.
I think the champions already.
These are the champions. Yeah, 2005 Best Taste Sipper, and then they get to go into them.
There's sweet, savory, and then sip.
So for this one, this is a Sipper. It was the Biscoff cookie, golden Oreos, fluffy swirl whip, edible cookie butter. You can kind of see their Biscoff cookie. And
Yeah.
sweet, spice, and unapologetically over the top. As Abby goes in to try it, you can see it's actually pretty bountiful.
So good.
Also, look at Big Tex's butt. Got a flat butt.
Yeah, he does have a flat butt.
Dang, Tex, you need to do some lunges.
Yeah.
Golly. But delicious.
He has not been training in the off season.
I mean, if he's just standing up there the entire time getting emaciated, poor dude. But Abby seemed to enjoy it down to the last drop. We all shared. It was a participation. Everyone got a little bit to try. So then
the dinos.
The Dola, what was it?
Dole Whip mango pineapple swirl with chamoy drizzled on it and then tahini sprinkled on it. So yeah.
Delicious.
If you're into that like fruity, then chili and salty and deliciousness, it's so good.
So we walked around and then we went to the truck part. So you can see it's just trucks.
Just a bunch of trucks.
That's very Texas.
Being trucks in Texas.
The stunt dog show.
Doesn't matter.
So when we got there, one side that was in the shade was completely packed out, and there was a side of the bleachers, as you can see, that had absolutely no one.
Yep, that's where we were.
All of these dogs that were participating in the stunt show were rescues from all over the country, and them and their trainers.
Yep.
Just they own them, so they are their dogs. You go about doing this stunt show. So you have a collie here collie here at the beginning. It's so hard to kind of keep up, but just kind of let you guys watch and see what they do. So after the stunt show, then they transitioned to a frisbee catching little tournament, little heads off, where they had to try to catch them within these specific squares, which is great. Then after that, they jumping into water.
And they had like different dogs for each type of event, basically. Almost all of them were different dogs.
They moved into a sprint course.
Agility, yes.
Agility sprint course. And they were going against each other. So there's always one team and another team. And we were in the sun, so we got to root for whoever wanted to. So the left side got to root for a team, the right side got to root for the team, and we got to choose who we wanted to. So we rooted for all of them.
Yeah.
As all the floofs deserve all the praise. And then they have to catch a frisbee at the end. Clutch.
So fast.
So whatever the weenie dog's name is, the weenie dog was amazing. The balancing.
The hand walking, too.
And
hand walking.
I had a workout today. It was like this. Sprint. But then, it's
then,
not really CrossFit. Canine Fit. Great spectacle. And many tears shed after all seeing the little floofs live their best lives. We moved over to a couple more things to try. Next thing, fried Oreos.
Fried double stuffed Oreos.
The only thing about these fried Oreos, which was lucky for everybody, was there was 3 of them. So we all got to try on double stuffed Oreos. Abby actually hated it.
So gross.
It was the worst thing ever. But then the main reason, the main event for me to want to go back to the State Fair of Texas, I've only had it here, and I remember it so well. I got a fried Snickers, and it was by far, based off of Abby's expression, the best thing for me. Like,
It
I
was really good.
enjoyed it so much. It just melted so well, held everything together. It was the most delightful, delicious. And we went and got one more thing. This was the last food item,
The
right?
final food item, yeah, till the final food items. Fried egg roll, cheesecake, praline in some order.
You're so excited to get to it.
It was quite good. The praline on the top made it for me, because it cut the richness a little bit with a little bit more sweetness, and then the crunchiness of it was good.
And then I just couldn't do it. I was terrible. It's like I'd never actually consumed food in my life, and just falls and then gets on my goatee. That's cool. It's everywhere. But I did get a good bite. It's just messy. I wish I had more wet
Yeah.
naps. I
Yeah.
wish my sister was more into mom mode at that
Yeah.
point in time. But she did enough of that in her childhood growing up. We went from there to use the restroom because greasy hands.
Again.
And then this place is just a art show. Also, there were people here learning to cook things. Like,
There was a cooking show too. Not active, but
that's what was going on.
signs for it.
Final event, final thing that we did, we went to the petting zoo. As we walk around, many different animals, white buffalo, whatever you want to call it, more cows with a baby.
It was so curled up. Do its limbs even work yet?
It's a little sleepy.
Based on how it was curled, it was so cute.
And then all the goats, there were goats here trying to do parkour. One goat wanted to jump, and then the other big goat was like, "Hey, go, jump then." And he's like, "Man, no, guard." And then they jumped off, as goats do. Goats are like kind of like cats, but not, but sort of are. They had kangaroos.
Yep.
They had joeys.
Joey, the baby donkeys.
They had a baby donkey, a baby ass, I guess you would say.
Baby ass.
Yep.
Baby ass donkey.
And then we wrapped up there and decided to head back down. So where my sister lives in the Temple area, there happens to be the second most Texas place in Texas.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's. So the food tour
You didn't already guess it.
did not end until Buc-ee's.
Going to Buc-ee's.
So we got in there, got some sunset walks. We had some birds. We got some things that were very much interested in what we were consuming.
So many birds.
So Abby was consuming the brisket burrito, which had
Brisket.
Yes, frijoles, beans.
Yep. Potatoes.
And then there was also a chicken burrito, but you can tell, well, the birds are crazy. You can tell that these tortillas are fresh.
Homemade tortillas now.
Buc-ee has upgraded.
There's a whole station for homemade tortillas inside of Buc-ee's now.
Recommend getting that chicken burrito if you ever go to Buc-ee's, unless you have some type of intolerance to good food or gluten, dairy.
Yeah.
Then that sucks.
Or you don't, or it's not.
I'm not even sure you can be truly Texan if you're gluten-free. Well, you could be, I guess, because you can still eat brisket.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it all back.
Yeah.
You can, as long as you can eat brisket. But if you're a vegan, it's a tough one.
I don't know.
Tough one to experience being a Texan and vegan, but Texas is very friendly when it comes to that type of food.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like everybody's in Texas. Every type of everybody.
Dairy-free vegan mac and cheese, maybe. I mean, you could have it. Maybe.
It's not a world. It's not the world that I'm well versed in.
So that kind of summarizes the thing. For takeaways for like nutrition-wise and all the things that we're really trying to focus on. Yeah. We're trying to not go too crazy. So having 3 people sharing some things made it a lot easier.
Not like 1 or 2 bites of everything.
Try so much and then not be too concerned about the macronutrients. But also, it's good to go do those things and enjoy it. If the experience is to go try the food and go do all the events and things, then definitely go enjoy it and don't feel guilty about it.
Yes, no reason to make yourself feel bad about something that you enjoyed.
Except I did feel terrible the next day after eating all that fried food.
Yeah.
But in the moment, it was wonderful. The next day,
it was totally worth it.
When I looked like I was stung by a bee because I was so poofy from all the just fried food.
Yep.
And then my body was aching because, like, being almost 40, your body just starts hurting, I guess. I don't know. Thanks.
Yeah.
So
what's that like?
It's totally fun. Best shape of my life.
My gallbladder was like, what did you do? What is all this? Who's the older one?
Definitely you. It's not even that cold.
Probably not.
State Fair of Texas.
Yep. It was great. Highly recommend.
10 out of 10.
10.
No.
Why is it not an 11?
It's a y'all out of 10.
Yeah, y'all better go to the Texas. No.
Yeehaw out of 10, Abby. Yeehaw out of 10, Abby.
The Texas State Fair is a yeehaw out of 10. Or y'all better go to the State Fair of Texas out of 10. So, bye y'all.